Focusing in on the renaming of the National Lotteries Board to the National Lotteries Commission, and she's been at one of lotteries beneficiaries, the Gauteng Music Academy. That's where we've been getting some fabulous music this morning. So let's check in with her. Leanne, who you got with you?
I'm not good with this.
Hi, Valen. Yes, I can tell you what, we're still listening to some of these magnificent sounds coming from this the Gauteng Music Academy. These guys are doing so beautifully well. It's really nice. And these are one of the beneficiaries of the National Lottery. And they've gotten funding. They're doing really nicely. They're growing. And there's some incredible people that have come through these doors. But the reality is there is a long list of NGOs and companies that would love to also benefit from the National Lottery. Well, today is a big day in the history and the workings of the National Lottery. Today you may remember or you may know the National Lottery Board. Well, today it becomes the National Lottery Commission, and a lot of the workings and how things operate there are going to change quite significantly. Some of the things we've spoken about during this broadcast, but we're going to talk more about it now, and we're also going to be talking to the new operator who took over from Gidani, and this is a big job. It's a major job because you know the operator more than you actually know the lottery board. When you go to the respective supermarket down the road or the garage and you buy your ticket, it's the operator that you're dealing with more than the actual National Lottery Commission, as it'll be known today. So let's talk firstly to Charlotte Mampane, who is the Commissioner of the National Lotteries Commission. It is so nice to have you on the program, and welcome.
Welcome and thank you.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you. And of course, Charmaine Mabuza, who is the CEO of Ituba, and Ituba are the new operators taken over from Gidani. Good to have you on the program, and welcome.
Thank you very much, Leanne. It's good to be here today. Thank you.
So let's begin by talking to the National Lottery. Lots of changes are going to be taking place, not just a name change. That comes with a whole bunch of things. Talk us through very briefly some of the things that are going to change when it comes to the National Lottery.
Okay, Leanne, I think it is also very important for me to explain something as I'm standing next to the CEO of Ituba. That remember, Ituba is the operator. They are licensed by the National Lotteries Commission. I've had a lot of people wanting to know that whether I've moved to Ituba. No, we are a regulator, and the operator gets licensed by the regulator. Yeah. And for every lottery ticket that people buy, we get a percentage of that, and that's the money we actually plow into good causes.
Excellent.
Yes. So in terms of the changes envisaged, amongst other things, we are looking at taking services to the people. I think you heard this morning that we've rolled out provincial offices because we'd like to provide easy access to funding. The funding arrangement has also been simplified. It's been difficult for people to apply for funding, and there would have been instances where there were really needy people and areas where, there would have been issues of development. So the new legislation has empowered the National Lotteries Commission to actually move into proactive funding, where we would send a group of people, of our employees, to go and research, find out the needs and wants of the communities, come back, prepare a proposal, which will be taken through, of course, the distributing agencies for adjudication. And, the Act is also talking about us making sure that there's thorough monitoring and evaluation, that we make sure that these funds, because they are funds from ordinary people, that they are taken care of, and that we put systems in place to make sure that there are no people who are defrauding the system. We have tightened up our systems in the organization. With human beings, there will always be loose ends, or they will find an opportunity to do something, but we've really tried hard to make sure that we can account for every cent that we give to the beneficiary, and also to make sure that we go back to assess the impact of the funding that we would have provided. We're hoping that we'll be implementing other measures like quicker turnaround times. Yeah. People have been waiting for a long time to hear whether they are being funded or not, and those are the improvements that we are envisaging. We're professionalizing and modernizing the systems. We are putting new technology in the whole organization. with the objective of ensuring that ultimately even beneficiaries can apply online.
Fantastic. And I know that turnaround time is a big thing. 150 days as opposed to, in some cases, 5 years, which is massive. All right, so from the regulator to the operator, lots of exciting changes taking place. And I know that it's been a big job to roll out. So I've read that there's about 9,000 stations around the country, but you've already rolled out about 7,900, almost on the 8,000 mark. How's it all going? Has it, I suppose, come with its challenges?
Of course, Leanne, a conversion of this magnitude does come with its own challenges, but I think we're on top of it. You must remember that we had from the 31st to the 1st of June, which is an overnight kind of conversions, and it will come with teething problems, but we are asking our retailers and our public to be patient, because at the end of the day, we would want to make sure that South Africans are able to play the lottery any place and anywhere, and that's our responsibility to do that.
Just very quickly before we wrap, because I know we've run out of time, the big thing is that at one stage you were only allowed to purchase through F&B, but now one of the changes that is going to come about is that you will be able to purchase tickets through all of the banks. I mean, it isn't happening, but that is one of the big things that'll change.
That is precisely the reason why there's a delay. We're changing the system so that we can open up our interface between any bank and our system. That's the intention, so that it's not just limited to a specific bank, because we feel that many South Africans may want to play the lottery and would want to use their own accounts. So that's our objective, and to make sure that the systems are open and user-friendly and available anywhere at any time. Thank you.
And to everyone, thank you. Good luck with it. Charmaine, thank you very much for being with us here on the program. Commissioner, thank you very, very much for joining us. Charlotte Mampane, who of course is the Commissioner of the and the CEO of the National Lotteries Board here on the program. Let's take a quick break. The music's getting louder. That means I know I've got to take a break. We'll see you to say shap shap after this.